Hello, we're cupping again at List in Beisler, and today it's all about El Salvador, the smallest country of Central America, but with the highest density of population. And the coffee growing history of El Salvador goes way back, and they were very, very active and very forward thinking in the middle of the last century. But the whole production and the whole development was kind of stopped and kind of crippled by the civil war in the 1980s until 1990s. And since then, the coffee growing business is recovering in El Salvador. And the country itself is producing a lot of different varieties. Lots of different strings of varieties were developed in El Salvador. And some of them we have on the table today. So 3 different coffees, El Salvador. Let's go. The first coffee I'm gonna present you today is produced by the Mujeres de la Cordillera de Bálsamo. This is a mountain range just quite close and west of the capital of El Salvador, called San Salvador. Most of the regions in El Salvador, they have a volcanic soil. You have the Quetzaltepec volcano in this mountain range, and it's a cooperative that produces coffee solely produced by women. Let's go. The coffee has a slight fruity acidity. There's a dominant hazelnut. It has a smooth body, a little chocolate, and really a hint of acidity only. This coffee is a Pacamara variety from Finca Las Mercedes. Let me tell you a little bit about Pacamara first. It was developed already in the 1950s and 60s by the Salvadorian Institute for Coffee Research, and it's a crossing of Pacas and Maracujá. So the green beans and roasted beans are pretty big. But it was only released in the late 1980s for production. And it combines the best characteristics of both parenting varieties, mainly resistance against coffee leaf rusts and other pests. And on Finca Las Mercedes, in the same region, just west of the capital, in the Cordillera de Bálsamo, there is no fertilizers used producing these coffees. Typical Pacamara with slight spicy nose actually. There's nuts, milk chocolate, specifically hazelnut. It's really smooth and quite sweet. The third coffee on the table is from Finca Don Nacho, and it's a Sachimo variety. The finca is located in the Cordillera Apaneca-Yamatepec in the northwest of El Salvador, where there's a lot of Maya heritage communities still living, and they're really deeply rooted in their ancient culture. The area is a UNESCO World Biosphere Reserve. So Finca Don Nacho in this reserve is working with a lot of agroforestry techniques. Sachimo variety was created from a natural Timor hybrid, which is a hybrid of Arabica and Robusta from Asia. And then it was crossed with Villasachi, which is a dwarf Arabica variant from Costa Rica actually. So with this Sachimo variety, you also have nuts as a predominant flavor, hazelnut, there's some macadamia. It's overall sweet. There's a quite dominant, also quite pronounced fruity acidity, so it's a balanced and quite complex cup. All 3 coffees represent different varieties and show the different characteristics of these distinct varieties. And since these coffees from El Salvador have a subtle, low acidity, they work very well for filter coffee, single origin, to show these different varieties, but also in espresso.